Yes, Scorpio, it's time for your 2017 tarot reading from me. Thanks for choosing me. We're here in this moment together because we got some serious issues, but we always have a choice. I hope everybody's well out there, taking good care of themselves. Scorpio, it's up to you. Nobody else is going to do it for you. So, every sign this month got the dual path spread, so you will be no exception. What we're going to do here is draw a card for your present situation. I'll ask you to take a full conscious breath, set an intention, a question, or a decision you got to make, and we'll see if we can gain any insight through the tarot. All right, here we go. All right, Four of Wands reversed. That is the current energy around the situation. And I'll just get the other cards laid out, and we can begin. Top three cards are the path of action. The bottom three cards are the path of inaction. And the overall energy is a Nine of Wands. Not too bad, not too great. So, kind of been in limbo a little bit this month, hey, Scorpio? A little bit of introspection. Got that feeling. Okay. Anyways, a reversal on the Four of Wands here. Looks like your plans didn't come to fruition here leading up into this month. It almost feels like you're going through a bit of disappointment even. But I think that could have been due to some lacks of communication, possibly, feeling I get. So, Scorpio, how are we going to make it better? What are we going to do? Are we going to take some action? Or are we going to sit on our duffs? Well, sometimes I shouldn't say it like that. Sometimes the path of inaction is real wisdom, like, shine through. Because you are one of the wiser signs here in the degrees of the circle. So, these first two cards are cards of benefit, going one way or the other. What is the most beneficial thing about going on a path of action? And you've got number one major, the Magician here, stating that a path of action is well planned out and you have the resources to make it successful. There's confidence with the decision you make. So that's good in favor of that. It shows that you are likely to be successful if you make this decision and if you take a path of action. And certainly there could be a thing here where like your introspection is paying off here because you're probably, this situation you're facing, it's possible it's not the first time you faced it, and it's also possible that you have the knowledge to know exactly how to go about it. So it's like a no-brainer. You just go ahead and do what works for you. If you decide to let the four winds blow where they may and see what people do first, it shows that the Queen of Pentacles reversed. This might be the cause here of your disappointment, potentially. Maybe he or her or them's were waiting on you, or you were waiting on them, but it didn't really pan out. But to get to the heart of the matter, the benefit of waiting is that you're not going to reveal yourself, which is right up your alley. So that's ideal for you. You're going to kind of like be playing the game, as they call it. You act a certain way for a few days, act another way, just to keep the mystery going, like to keep dangling the string in front of the kitty cat. It's something to that effect, which is beneficial. It'll get you what you want. It might be a bit manipulative, but oh my God, we're not used to that, are we, Scorpio? All right. And on the downside of taking action, you have Hierophant reversed, which means that you might be a little bit too confident here. You might be masking your sorrow with some ego that you might have worked hard to suppress in for other benefits of your life, be that spirituality or faith understandings. But now that this card's reversed, it's kind of like there might be other energies creeping in here that you're going to have to really keep an eye on to make sure that they stay balanced, because they could become volatile. That's, yeah. um and by energies, I just mean sort of I don't know, the way you're treating people, the energy you're giving off, and people being scared of you, possibly. Scared to deal with you, not if they're scared of you, scared to deal with you, or just not wanting to go through the headache. So, inaction, the downside is your transformation. This is counterintuitive. This is your card, but it's showing up as a potential downside of the situation. But the death here, it could simply mean that there might not need to be the rebirth part of this card because it's in this position. It may just mean that it's the continuation of what we were seeing earlier, that if this does involve, a potential partner or a partner, that chances are if you don't act, you've blown it, because she's not going to wait for you. Yeah, that's definitely what I feel there. So the overall outcome, in the path of action, you've got a Knight of Wands reversed, which, here it leads to either way. I don't see, I see the disappointment coming to an end here, that we were going into with the energy. So that's good. That's good. I see some balance being achieved. It's possible that even though it's a downside, embracing that information, that these two, the up and the down of it, these two might lead you to this balance that you're seeking, a balance of letting go of ego, yet taking control of your thoughts, and, not for once just be like this gushing swell of emotional blah, so balance achieved here, I think, is what we can look at, because even though he's kind of upside down, he's rooted and he's focused. So I don't see much variance in the reversal here, in this position. All right, now outcome of inaction is, wow, Major 21, the World, in the reversal. And in this case, the reversal is quite significant. It shows just kind of like a dropping off, like maybe further regression into some communication issues. Yeah, but at the same time, there is a light there, even in this reversal, that your energies can be focused in some more positive ways. That, this disappointment might have been a distraction from the beginning for you, and your inaction has allowed you not to hurt you. Nobody's any the wiser if you don't act here anyways. So it's mostly internal from what I'm picking up. So, yeah, I hope that helped you out, Scorpio. We all got choices to make in life. It doesn't look like this February is filled with romance and joy. I think we're continuing along in introspection. So, yes, let's keep it together, and we'll see you next month.